All right, so this will take us from July 25th all the way to the end of August. And my focus is on the transiting Venus, Mercury, Mars, and then Saturn as it retrogrades back. And the first effect you see is Venus at nearly 19 degrees Gemini as we speak, already in conjunction to his Uranus, and thereby triggering the Neptune-Square from Pisces, which continues through the weekend and into next week as it connects to his Moon by opposition, and then by midweek to his Sun. Pretty much takes care of the whole week, and certainly into August 1st. Now, meanwhile, you notice that already by the 31st, Mercury is getting really close to that degree where it will begin to aggravate his Saturn-Venus conjunction. This is a case where a conjunction shouldn't be a problem necessarily in other cases, but because of the Capricorn planets on the other end, it's acting as a trigger as well. So Mercury there isn't good either, and that, if you push it forward, pretty much takes it into August 4th at least, although perhaps maybe the 3rd, as it leaves the connection to Venus. Meanwhile, Saturn is already by this point near 27.5 degrees, which puts it within range of that Venus as well, if you apply a 1 degree precession, which is quite valid, particularly around events. And so, if we keep moving forward, Venus and Mercury will leave Gemini and Cancer respectively, and leave those areas of aggravation. But by the 5th, 6th, 7th, you see that Saturn is backtracking, getting closer and closer to the opposition to Venus. So it gets more and more aggravating. And you take a glance over there at Mars, 21 degrees almost of Aries, it's starting to move into the square to the Cancer planets, which it will reach by about 10th, 11th, in that range. And all the while, we have Saturn backtracking. So effectively, we see a building Mars-Saturn square hitting his 12th sign, Saturn and Venus. This will get more and more intense as the month proceeds, because you can see that if you keep clicking on the days, by there Mars is directly square Saturn, and then shortly after that the Venus, and we see this carries right through to the end of the month. And keep in mind, the more the days pass, the more the Saturn is on top of the Venus, so the more the square intensifies and the aggravation intensifies. And if we look at all the way to the end of the month, Mars is still in range, and what happens in September is that Mars will eventually do a station in very late Aries. So this problem does not go away, in case you were thinking, well, perhaps September, October, things are going to get better. No, they're not going to get better. They're going to get worse, much worse.